cuties, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give this like I guess a 7. It was solid. Today is Thursday, January the 12th, 2023. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Don't forget, I will be going live on Friday. That is tomorrow, January the 13th, 2023, at 6 Central, 7 Eastern, and 4 on the West Coast. We see Katie and Brooke, and they are just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get the news about Sheila. She is done for. Her days of terrorizing us are over. Yes, thank gosh, Steffi and Finn are testifying, have probably testified, and I'm just waiting on the news. And so they're elated and they're excited and they're ready to hear everything that they need to hear. And then Carter comes in and he tells him, guys, I have to tell you something. And Katie's like, why are you looking like that? Like, what is it? And so he goes ahead and he lets them know Sheila got off. Sheila walked away a free woman. And they said, Carter, what you talking about? And he said, they were like, how could you know this? He said, I have a friend down there, and I guess, some of his lawyer friends or whatever. He said, and they told me, they said that, she got off, that there were no charges pressed against her. And they're like, what? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Because they don't understand how this is even possible. And he said, and they were like, but Sheila can't get away. She killed people. She escaped jail. How is this even possible? He doesn't know the details about it. He's just telling them what he has heard. And so that, he's just like, I was just telling you what I heard, and she's free. So now they're all just really concerned and afraid, because they're like, excuse me, Sheila is on the loose, and they're terrified about this. So then we go over here to Bill as well as Sheila. And so they're talking, right? And they're trying, she just tells him, oh, you're my hero. You got me out. You kept your word. You told me you were going to get me free, and that's exactly what you did. You took care of me. You made sure that I kept my freedom, and I can't believe it. You trusted me, and you believed me, cuz I'm not a bad person. I made a mistake. What happened in that alley? I love my son. I love Steffi too. I said, baby, don't nobody want that kind of love. Sheila, my girl, but Sheila. She said, I love Steffi too, and I hate what happened, but you saw that I'm still a good person, and I made mistakes, and I just thank you so much, Bill. And so they kissing and doing all this mess. And so Sheila is just like, you know, I really, I just wanted my family. I begged Steffi in that alley, Bill. I begged her to I begged her to let me be free, but she just kept saying, "Oh, you're never going to you're never going to be around my family. You're not family." And he said, and so, and she said, so I don't know, things just escalated, and I never meant for that to happen. And so she's sorry. And Bill says, well, I can't guarantee that you'll be a part of Finn and Steffi's life, but I will guarantee your freedom, and I'll do everything in my power to keep you free. I said, baby, this is a whole mess right here. And they laying down on the couch, they all happy with it. I mean, they're laying down on the couch like a couple, y'all. But you know what? I know a lot of y'all don't like this storyline, but I'm not mad at it. But right now, I need them to move it along, because how many conversations are we gonna have with Bill and Sheila? Just in the house, sitting there in the house and everything. I still needed some backstory. And I don't know. But anyways, let's move on, child, because Bill got the woman he wanted, and she got the man she wanted, and she got her freedom. I said, I don't know how long you're gonna be able to trust the Bill, because Sheila is there. What have you done for me lately? Type of love. But let's move on. So then we see Taylor with Steffi and Finn. Now the news was on, so I missed like the first minute of this. It was tripping. But we see them and they're telling Taylor, Bill did what he did. He helped get Sheila off. Sheila's not going to prison. And they were like, and she said, Bill threatened that if we sent Sheila to prison, that he would testify that you were the one who shot him. And Taylor is like, are you kidding me? Bill promised. He said he would never do that. What do you mean Sheila is free? They were so just they could not believe it. They were like, well, "How is she free? Why would Bill?" She could not believe it. Why would Bill do this? And they were like, apparently they're in some kind of relationship. And she was like, "Mom, it's sick." And she said he'd have to be mentally ill to be in a relationship with Sheila. They can't even believe it. And so they say she, she's like, "I thought Bill promised that he would never tell. I wasn't in a good place." And Finn's, she apologizes to Finn. She says, "I'm sorry you had to, know what I done." He said, "Yeah, but I know why you did what you did." And then Taylor starts to think back over everything that happened, as far as, when she shot Bill, and they show Bill getting shot and everything, and she was just like, "I wasn't in a good place at that time, so I didn't mean to do it." And I don't, and for Bill to promise that he would never use that, and then now he's turning around and using that, I can't even believe him. And so she was like, "There's how can we get Sheila in prison?" And so Steffi and Finn looked at each other, and she says, "There's only one way that we could do it, and that is if I turn myself in." And then, Steffi and Finn don't want her to go to prison. So they were like, "No, it doesn't even make sense because we don't know if it'll help you turning yourself in." And she says, "But I have to try. Like the only way I can make sure that Sheila is free is if I make sure that she is in prison. That's the only way that I can make sure that you guys, excuse me, not free, but that Sheila is away from you guys. So I have to turn myself in because and then Bill will have nothing over y'all and y'all can testify and put Sheila where she belongs, which is in prison." Because I honestly, Taylor probably would get off on insanity, you know, but they're like, "No, we can't even risk that, and we're not going to risk that. So no, you're not going to turn yourself in. You're not going to do any of that. We're going to keep Sheila away by keeping you here. That's our best option." And so that was it with them, guys. Taylor wants to turn herself in because she wants to help the family, and they're begging her not to. Y'all, that was the Bold and the Beautiful today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Don't forget, I will be going live on Friday. Tomorrow, January the 13th, 7 on the East Coast, 6 Central, and 4 on the West Coast. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.